Did you know that thousands of years ago, some of the world's oldest empires laid the groundwork for the society we live in today? Hello, welcome to the first YouTube video of our channel. Hope you enjoy the video. It's easy to think of ancient history as something distant and irrelevant, but the truth is, these civilizations were pioneers. They invented systems of government, developed new technologies, and created cultural legacies that have echoed through millennia. From the way our laws are structured to the languages we speak, their influence is everywhere. So, let us journey back in time and explore 5 of the oldest empires that fundamentally shaped our modern world. Our first stop is the Akkadian Empire, which emerged around 2334 BCE in Mesopotamia, the land we now know as Iraq. This is widely considered the very first true empire in history, and its founder, Sargon of Akkad, was a visionary leader. Before Sargon, Mesopotamia was a collection of independent city-states, often at war with each other. Sargon conquered them one by one and united them under a single, centralized government. This was revolutionary. For the first time, a vast region was ruled by one authority, with standardized laws and a unified military. He appointed loyal governors to manage different regions, ensuring his control stretched far and wide. The Akkadians also developed an efficient system of taxation and tribute to fund their administration and army. Sargon's model of a centralized state became the blueprint for countless empires that followed. He proved that it was possible to govern diverse peoples over a large territory, an idea that has been fundamental to statecraft ever since. The Akkadian Empire may have only lasted for a couple of centuries, but its concept of a unified, centrally governed state changed the course of history forever. Next, we travel to the banks of the Nile River, to the legendary ancient Egyptian Empire. While its roots go back even further, the kingdom was unified around 3100 BCE under a ruler many historians identify as King Nama. What makes Egypt so iconic? For starters, their monumental architecture. The pyramids of Giza, the Sphinx, and the temples at Karnak and Luxor are not just incredible feats of engineering, they were powerful statements of the pharaoh's divine authority. The pharaoh was seen as a god on earth, and this belief was the glue that held Egyptian society together for nearly 3,000 years. This fusion of religion and politics created an incredibly stable and long-lasting civilization. The Egyptians also gave us one of the world's earliest complex writing systems, hieroglyphics. This wasn't just for religious texts, it was used for administration, record-keeping, and literature, allowing them to manage a complex economy and preserve their history. Their innovations in medicine, mathematics, and astronomy were equally remarkable, driven by practical needs like calculating taxes, surveying land after the Nile's annual flood, and creating a precise calendar. The Egyptian legacy is a testament to the power of a strong, unified culture and centralized authority, ideas that continue to influence nations today. Now, let's move north to Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, where the Hittite Empire rose to prominence around 1600 BCE. The Hittites might not be as famous as the Egyptians, but they were a military and technological powerhouse of their time. Their biggest advantage? Iron. The Hittites were among the first civilizations to master ironworking on a large scale. While their neighbors were still using softer bronze for their weapons and tools, the Hittites were forging superior iron swords, spearheads, and armor. This gave them a decisive edge on the battlefield. Speaking of battle, the Hittites perfected the use of the light, 3-man chariot. One person would drive, another would fight with a bow or spear, and a third would hold a shield for protection. This mobile fighting platform was the ancient equivalent of a tank, allowing them to outmaneuver and overwhelm their enemies. Their military prowess was so great that they became one of the few powers able to challenge Egypt. This rivalry culminated in the famous Battle of Kadesh around 1274 BCE, one of the largest chariot battles ever fought. The Hittites also made significant contributions to law and diplomacy, creating detailed legal codes and pioneering the use of international treaties, concepts that are cornerstones of modern international relations. Our fourth empire takes us back to Mesopotamia. Emerging around 1400 BCE, the Assyrian Empire became synonymous with military might and ruthless efficiency. The Assyrians were masters of warfare and imperial administration. They built a professional, standing army that was disciplined, well-equipped with iron weapons, and highly skilled in siege tactics. They engineered sophisticated siege engines like battering rams and siege towers to conquer fortified cities, a terrifying prospect for their enemies. But the Assyrians weren't just about brute force. They were also brilliant administrators. To manage their vast territories, they built an extensive network of roads, allowing for rapid communication and troop movement. They established a sophisticated postal system using relay stations, which could get a message from one end of the empire to the other in a matter of days. This system was so effective that later empires, including the Persians, adopted and expanded it. Their capital city, Nineveh, became a center of learning, boasting a massive library built by King Ashurbanipal. This library contained tens of thousands of clay tablets on subjects ranging from science and medicine to literature and history, preserving invaluable knowledge from across the ancient Near East. The Assyrian model of a militaristic, highly organized state left a deep and lasting impression on the art of empire building. Finally, we arrive at the Achaemenid Persian Empire, founded by Cyrus the Great around 550 BCE. In terms of sheer scale, the Persian Empire was unprecedented. At its peak, it stretched from the Balkans in the west to the Indus Valley in the east, encompassing over 40% of the world's population at the time. It was the largest empire the world had ever seen. But what made the Persian Empire truly remarkable wasn't just its size, but its governance. Cyrus the Great was known for his policy of tolerance. When he conquered a new land, he didn't seek to destroy its culture or impose his own religion. Instead, he allowed local customs and beliefs to continue, winning the loyalty of his diverse subjects. This was a radical departure from the brutal tactics of empires like Assyria. This policy of multiculturalism was a key to the empire's stability. To manage their sprawling domain, the Persians, building on Assyrian foundations, perfected their administrative systems. The empire was divided into provinces, or satrapies, each governed by a satrap. To keep everything connected, they built the famous Royal Road, a highway stretching over 1,600 miles. A messenger could travel its entire length in just 7 days, an incredible speed for the time. This efficient communication and transportation network facilitated trade, governance, and the movement of armies, holding the vast empire together for over 2 centuries. The Persian model of a tolerant, multicultural, and efficiently administered superstate influenced empires for generations to come, from the Romans to the British. So, as we've seen, these 5 ancient empires were more than just names in a history book. The Akkadians gave us the very idea of a centralized empire. The Egyptians demonstrated the power of a unified culture and monumental building. The Hittites revolutionized warfare with iron and chariots. The Assyrians perfected military organization and imperial administration. And the Persians showed the world how to govern a vast, multicultural empire with tolerance and efficiency. Together, they built the foundations of government, law, warfare, and trade that would be inherited, adapted, and built upon by every major civilization that followed. They are the architects of the ancient world, and their innovations continue to shape the structures of our modern civilization in countless ways. The next time you think about politics, technology, or how different cultures interact, remember these ancient giants. Their legacy is all around us. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more history videos. We'll see you in the next one.